A security camera recently captured an unexpected workplace accident in a heavy machinery operating area. In the footage, a group of workers can be seen standing together and discussing their tasks right in the middle of several massive industrial machines. Everything appears normal until one of the workers steps out from inside a machine compartment. But the moment his foot touches the ground, something goes wrong. The floor may have been slippery, or the footing simply wasn't stable. In an instant, he loses his balance completely. Within seconds, the worker slips, loses his final point of support, and falls forward hard, leaving his co-workers stunned by what just happened. This incident serves as an important reminder for everyone. In industrial environments filled with potential hazards, even a single moment of distraction or one unstable step can quickly lead to serious injuries. A security camera captured a truly horrifying moment inside a mechanical workshop. In the footage, a group of workers is carefully coordinating with a crane to move massive steel coils that weigh several tons. Everyone appears focused as the heavy load is slowly lifted into the air. For a moment, everything seems to be going smoothly. Then disaster strikes. The load-bearing cable suddenly snaps without warning. The enormous steel coil instantly loses control, swings off course, and hurtles directly toward a worker standing nearby. In a split second, the man becomes trapped between two massive steel coils. Panic erupts across the workshop as co-workers shout and rush toward the scene, overwhelmed by the terrifying accident unfolding before them. This incident is a stark reminder of the importance of routine equipment inspections. Never take safety for granted when working around heavy loads. Sometimes the line between safety and tragedy can be as thin as a single steel cable. This video from a construction site captured a moment that would send chills down anyone's spine. In the footage, two workers are seen working at height with alarming carelessness. Instead of using a proper scaffold system with multiple sturdy planks for support, they choose a dangerously risky approach, standing on a single narrow board suspended above the ground. For a short time, everything appears normal. But when the two workers pause to discuss their next steps, the situation quickly turns dangerous. With both of their weights concentrated on one spot, the board begins to strain under the pressure. Then, in an instant, it snaps. With no time to react, both workers plunge more than 5 meters straight down onto the hard ground below. A single moment of convenience turned into a life-threatening fall. This incident is a powerful lesson for everyone working at height. Never take shortcuts with safety. Ignoring proper procedures, even for a moment, can lead to devastating consequences. A security camera inside a manufacturing plant captured a deeply alarming workplace incident. In the footage, a group of workers is gathered together discussing their tasks beside a stack of thin steel sheets that have just come off the production line. These sheets may appear lightweight, but their razor-sharp edges make them extremely dangerous. The risk becomes clear when one worker casually steps much closer to the stack. Attempting to adjust the position by hand, he reaches toward the sheets without properly securing them or stopping the machine first. In an instant, the unstable metal sheets shift unexpectedly. The sharp steel edges begin sliding and tilting toward the workers nearby. The scene quickly turns chaotic as the crew scrambles to get out of the way, running in panic to avoid being struck or cut by the moving steel. The frightening moment serves as a powerful lesson. Never trade safety for convenience in an industrial environment. Even materials that seem harmless can become extremely dangerous if proper procedures are ignored. This video highlights a critical safety issue that anyone working at height should never ignore. In the footage, a worker is seen attempting to climb a ladder while carrying a heavy bucket. The ladder is positioned right beside a staircase area. Instead of maintaining 3 points of contact, he holds the ladder with only one hand while the other arm struggles to support the weight of the bucket. The danger becomes obvious almost immediately. As he climbs higher and approaches the final steps, the combination of imbalance and fatigue begins to take its toll. At one crucial moment, his grip slips. In an instant, he loses his balance completely and falls from the ladder, crashing down onto the concrete floor below, while nearby coworkers watch in shock. This incident is a clear reminder that working at height demands strict attention to basic safety rules. Even a single moment of distraction or choosing convenience over safety can lead to a devastating accident that cannot be undone. This security footage captured a terrifying near miss, proving how unsafe equipment conditions can quickly lead to a disaster. In the video, a forklift is attempting to move several long and heavy steel bars toward the back of a truck. The operator carefully drives forward, trying to position the load so it can be placed onto the truck bed. But just as the forklift approaches the vehicle, another worker nearby becomes careless. Without paying attention to the surrounding activity, the man quickly steps toward the truck to grab something, unaware of the unstable situation developing around him. At the same moment, the uneven ground beneath the forklift causes the machine to lose its balance. The heavy load shifts forward, and the forklift suddenly tips toward the front. In a split second, the worker realizes the danger. With an incredibly quick reaction, he jumps away just in time, narrowly escaping what could have been a devastating accident. This close call serves as a powerful reminder. Overloading equipment and failing to communicate with nearby workers can create deadly situations. Sometimes the line between life and tragedy is measured in just a fraction of a second. A security camera in a residential building in China captured a chilling moment that sends shivers down anyone's spine. In the footage, an elderly man walks toward an elevator whose doors are already open. As he approaches the entrance, something immediately feels wrong. With the instinct and caution that comes from experience, he notices that the elevator cabin is not actually there. Realizing the danger, he quickly steps away and decides to use the stairs instead, a decision that ultimately saves his life. But tragedy strikes less than 3 seconds later. Another man approaches the elevator in a hurry. Without stopping to check inside and completely unaware of the danger, he steps straight through the open doorway. There is no cabin. In an instant, he falls into the dark elevator shaft below. The doors remain wide open, like a deadly trap, with no barriers or warning signs to prevent the fall. This heartbreaking incident is a powerful reminder. Always look before stepping into an elevator, because sometimes a single second of carelessness can cost a life. A disturbing workplace accident was captured by a security camera inside an industrial workshop, revealing just how fragile human safety can be when even a small mistake occurs. In the footage, 2 workers are seen standing high on a large, upright steel structure painted blue. They appear fully focused on cutting and dismantling parts of the frame, concentrating on their task without realizing the danger building around them. Then, in a split second, everything goes wrong. The massive steel structure suddenly begins to shake. Within moments, it loses its balance and collapses violently onto the concrete floor below with tremendous force. The tragedy unfolds far too quickly. The 2 workers on top have no time to react. They fall together with the heavy metal structure, plunging down alongside the tons of steel with no chance to escape. It's a terrifying moment that serves as a powerful reminder. In industrial environments, even the smallest lapse in awareness or safety procedure can lead to irreversible consequences. A security camera inside a textile factory captured a chilling near miss involving a male worker. In the footage, the worker is using a large piece of cloth to wipe down part of a machine while the equipment is still running. During the first pass, nothing goes wrong. But that brief success creates a dangerous sense of confidence. When he returns for another wipe, he pushes the cloth closer to a rapidly spinning shaft. In a split second, the powerful rotation grabs the fabric and yanks it inward, pulling the worker's arm toward the moving machinery. The incident happens so fast that he has almost no time to react. Fortunately, a nearby coworker notices what's happening and immediately rushes to hit the emergency stop. This close call leaves behind a critical lesson. Never clean or service machinery while it is still powered on. Machines have no awareness and no hesitation. They will keep moving until something forces them to stop.